Hi everyone! So I just did a video about the Oz palette by Urban Decay the other day. Today I actually filmed the day look for the tutorial. I was talking about how versatile I thought this palette was, and even though Glinda is the good witch and the colors look really soft and really girly, I think that this palette has a lot of potential, and so I decided to do a day look and a night look. I used all the shadows from this palette. I didn't use any other shadows, but once again, I'm sure that, you know, these colors aren't too crazy. You could find duplicates for these, but I would just suggest getting this palette because it's really amazing. I love everything by Urban Decay, so I honestly like never have complaints with Urban Decay. And actually, this comes with a super saturated lip pencil, giant lip pencil, whatever it's called, glossy pencil. It is amazing. Like, I never tried these, the pencils, and I just, it's so soft. I have really chapped lips all the time, so it's really hard for me to find like a pencil that kind of really like hydrates my lips, and that pencil was so soft. It's as soft as the Glide On pencils, which I'm also wearing, which it also brings one Glide On pencil. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about how I felt about the products. I never have any complaints, so the shadows are really pigmented and really awesome. And yeah, so here's the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was inspired by the Glinda palette and Oz. I'm a slightly more edgy Glinda. I'm wearing pink. I couldn't find anything like a softer pink, but I decided, you know, my look is really kind of soft, so why not go with like a strong pink. And I really like this dress. This dress is like just like a knit dress. This is the only detailing that it has. Alright, let's just get this tutorial started before I talk my butt off. Bye! Hope you enjoy!
Alright, so don't even look at my face. I'm just going to be applying my concealer and just highlighting those areas that I want to be lighter, like the bridge of my nose, a little bit of my forehead, and just kind of giving me a little life, because when I wake up I kind of look dead most of the time. So yeah, just gonna be adding some concealer on top of the lips, just to brighten up your face. And of course, if you're doing like a costume Glinda or something like that, Glinda's really pale. So I know I look really pale, but I'm not as pale as Glinda is, so I would want to make myself a lot whiter if I was doing this for a costume. But since this is a wearable look, then I'm not. I'm also covering up all my imperfections, which are a lot. I have been breaking out so bad lately, but I'm really excited because I got this new product that I'm super excited to show you guys, and I will do so in my next video. So then I'm just going to apply my foundation, and I'm applying that with a flat kabuki by Sigma. And I'm just, it looks like I'm blending it really fast, but it's just, the video is sped up, so it's not as fast as it looks. Although, I do like to blend kind of quickly with this foundation because I just feel like it blends better. You want to make sure you blend to your neck and to your ears, because you don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. Especially since my face is a lot wider than my body, which sucks. Then I'm going to set everything with a powder, and this is actually like a foundation powder. I think this powder is by e.l.f. or like mineral something. I don't even know. I found it in my makeup and I just tried it and I liked it. So yeah, I'm just going to be setting this because I have really oily skin. So although a lot of people like to pull off the glowy foundation look, I really enjoy matte everything. So I just set everything. And then I'm going to add a little bit of color I think I decided to skip the blush. Yeah. So I just really enjoy bronzer, but you can go with blush. It'll fit the Glinda look more. And I am just blending that on my cheekbones. And on the temples of my forehead. Oh, I actually did use blush. Okay, so I'm using this really light shade of pink, and it's kind of shimmery. And I added that to the apple of my cheeks because I did want to use blush for this look. I usually don't like using blush because it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look good on me. Like, I try it sometimes, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So moving on to the eye look. So I'm using the Oz palette, the Glinda palette by Urban Decay, and if you have seen a lot of my videos, then you probably know that I use a lot of Urban Decay products. I also use the Naked Basics to fill in my brows, but other than that, I used 100% the Glinda palette. So I am just using the brown color in that palette. I don't know names of any shadows, excuse me, but it is the matte brown. It's right next to the black. So if you have that palette, it actually reminds me a lot of Buck. Oh, you see, it's that one. It's called Faint. There we go. And then I used that that warm beigey color just to prime the eyes. Okay, so now I am applying Illusion to my lid. And Illusion is one of the prettiest colors. I mean, I don't know which one is prettier. But Illusion is like this shimmery peach, and it's really beautiful. So I used that on, I started with a brush, but then I noticed that it wasn't getting to the full intensity, so I decided to use my fingers. I love using brushes, and I love using my fingers to put on eyeshadows. Sometimes I just feel like it stays on better. Whoa, sorry about that extreme close-up. And then I am placing Magic on the outer corner of my crease, and I'm putting it lightly because I'm kind of doing like a smoky but with the pink. So I am just lightly blending it in. And I don't remember what brand brush this is, but I love it to blend. And I'm repeating on the other eye. But Magic is actually a true girl pink. It is so pink, and it's not too shimmery. So I really enjoy that about these colors in this palette, that you know, you have your shimmer, but you have something that is kind of almost matte. It's like a semi shimmer, and I think that's what they were trying to do with this palette. So then I'm applying the half of Oz, the silvery half of Oz, back on my lid and on the corner of my inner eyelid to highlight that. And then I am applying the warmer, oh actually that wasn't Oz, that was Aura, sorry. So I applied the colder side of Aura into my inner eyelid, and then my inner lid, and then I applied the warmer side of Aura to highlight my upper eyebrow, my brow bone. There we go. I don't know my beauty terms, I'm sorry. I'm a mess. And then I'm just blending it out a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to use Tornado, and Tornado is this beautiful purple color, and I'm using that as the darker color of my crease. And I'm just kind of following where I already did all the other blending, and I'm blending this one in with a smaller brush to get a more defined line in my crease, kind of. I have a terrible eye shape, so I'm sure that this look looks better on other people. I promise you. If you try it out on yourself, it'll probably look better than it does on me. So I just really like this purple. Then with a pencil brush, I'm grabbing the same Tornado shade and I'm applying it to my lower lash line, and I'm not directly applying it to my waterline, I'm applying it outside. Don't be afraid to apply shadow on your lash line. It's no big deal. I actually can't even apply pencil anymore ever since I started doing this. The pencil hurts too much. And then if you want to define your crease a little bit more with the pencil shade, then you can. Then I'm going to grab the pen that was in this palette and I'm going to apply it. I think the shade of this Glide On pencil is actually exclusive to this palette. I thought it was the purple one, but it's actually like a dark purple. And then to not make the look too dark or too dramatic with a cat eyeline, I decided to line my upper lash line with just the pencil. It's dark enough to kind of look like a black, but it's also light enough to not look like a black, if that makes sense. From far away, it kind of looks dark enough to be a black, but if you look really close, it's actually like a dark purple grayish. And these pencils are really soft, these Glide On 24-hour pencils, so they're kind of hard to work with because you can't really get too sharp lines. And then I'm just going to apply my favorite mascara, which is the Falsies by Maybelline, and this is definitely my favorite over-the-counter mascara. And just going to point out something that you might want to do better that I didn't. You might want to make sure that you get your pencil really close to your natural lash line so that you can't really see that space. I mean, you can see it because I am looking down completely, and it's not like you'll be closing your eyes, but just a little tip there, since I didn't do that good of a job. Make sure you do. So I always like my lashes to look really long and really dramatic. And then I'm using the super saturated lip gloss pencil that came in this palette as well. And I was really skeptic to try this pen. I just didn't think that it was gonna be any good. I thought I wasn't gonna even use it, but then I tried it and I really liked it. So I was really glad. Last thing I added was the Lady Gaga MAC lip gloss. I just wanted to give it more of a lighter pink, so that's what I used to give it a brighter pink look. So that is the look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this Glinda look.
Again, thanks for watching this tutorial. Subscribe to my videos if you haven't, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, where I post a lot of photos. And if you want, also, you can like my Facebook page. Every time I upload a video, I post it on there so you never miss a video. And leave me a comment below on what you thought about the look or what you think about the palette. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. Bye!